Okay, and we continue our jamboree. And our next speaker is Svetlana Kolodich, who comes from Belarus, from the city called Pinsk. Just look it up if you don't know. It's a wonderful place. And she has a lot of teaching experience. She is an English teacher, but she is also a psychologist. And she also has her own center for children and adults where she engages them in different activities which are developmental and fun. Fun and developmental. Svetlana, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Alla, for so many nice words about me. So, my topic today is staying calm under pressure, resilience for camp counselors. In fact, I'm a psychologist now, and I work a lot on my science researches about resilience and stress resistance. And I found out that camp is a great way to develop your stress resilience. And vice versa, you have to develop your stress resilience before starting camp. And now I will tell you some scientific moments and tips about all this. So why stress resilience matters for camp counselors? In fact, it matters for everybody, for every adult, but it is really very, very important for camp counselors because they face high pressure situation daily, even not even daily, but every hour, every minute. They manage groups of children because and children sometimes of different ages, handling emergencies, navigating conflicts, maintaining energy. So dealing with parents, administration, with food, with toys, and everything. And you have to deal with it professionally. You have to stand all this pressure, and that's why your stress resilience should be very high. And we have five key components. So our hand has five fingers. Yes, five fingers. So five key components to develop your stress resilience due to camp, during your camp, and in your everyday life, to let your body, to let your personality be more professional in your everyday life. So the first tip, the first component is motivation. In fact, you should know your own personal motivation. What for should I do this camp? What for should I run this camp during a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and stand all these problems and conflicts? What are your personal goals? Of course, it should be, or it can be your professional growth, because we have a lot of programs. Thank you, Alla, for your great variety of programs, because we should run camps about jobs, about traveling, about holidays, about computer games, about almost everything which is interesting in our life for grown-ups, for children, and for everyone. Of course, it is great fun, both for children and for adults. Of course, it is a new experience because you have to play new games, you have to deal with new situations, with different conflicts and so on. It's a challenge. But according to my own personality, I had a very interesting goal. I have 4 children, and I have to entertain them during summer holidays. And it is difficult to entertain all day long, being alone with children and with their friends, because I have a very big yard around my home, and not only my children are here, but their friends too. So in fact, there are a lot of children around me every day. So I have a partner, my friend Nina, and she has also her own children, and we decided to combine all our problems and run a camp to entertain our old children, their friends, and to have a great summer holidays for both. these were our personal goals, and our inner motivation helped us and continue to help us stand all these problems and watch not the problems, in fact, but the tasks or challenges. So it is impossible to do this. Really? 1, 2, 3? It's easy, because when we have a great problem, we just divide it in little steps. In fact, it is easy to do all this. So the second component is a physiological component. In fact, to stand and to deal with all the problems, you should be healthy mentally and physically and ready to stand all these challenges. And you must, every camp counselor must do check-up beforehand to check your physical health. Because you will have to run a lot. Maybe you will have to speak a lot. You sometimes you will have a chance to sleep even, and it needs a lot of health. So be sure that you're healthy. Look here. Nina and I will have to go kayaking in our camp because we were in the country, in our camp in the forest, and there was a little pond with some boats, and why not?
It was our first experience.
Yes, why not? Let's go with our children. So Nina and her son, and we went kayaking. It was awesome, really. So dancing, why not? Running, swimming, climbing trees or fences, why not? So if you are healthy, you can physically do all this. And of course, mentally, you have to be healthy mentally because so many information, so many documents, administration, some conflicts, you have to stand all these. That's why vitamin C, vitamin D, some well, calming pills should be with you. And of course, breathing. My favorite box breathing. I like it so much, and I really advise you to use it every time you are nervous in some emergencies. It is easy, just breathe in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, then hold for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then breathe out for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold for 4 seconds too. And when you do 3 or 5 circles of such breathing, it lets you calm and become calmer, think more effectively, how to find out the exit from some problem situations. And it really makes counselor more effective. So the third component is cognitive component. It is really very important because our mind, our brain should work correctly. So we should have attention control, because focusing on what's important, what is more important, not getting distracted by panic, because we will have to deal with a lot of tasks, and we should think it all. What is more important? So priority is a good idea to take into consideration. Of course, you will have to deal with problem solving. So breaking down complex situation into manageable steps. That, as I've said earlier, a great task you should divide into little steps, and then just eat an elephant by the pieces. So decision making, you should make quick, effective choices under pressure. It is very important. So cognitive reframing. So changing negative thoughts. I can't handle all these, for your own thoughts and for thoughts of your campers, to constructive ones. So I can manage these step by step. And your own example will help your campers think correctly. think effectively, think quickly in the correct way. So I can manage these step by step. It's a great idea, in fact. Even when your campers grow up, so when your campers be grown-ups, you will remember your lessons from your own example, how to deal with great tasks and problems. And of course, in camps, we have to have a good memory. So remembering procedures, rules, past experience, names of all the campers from the first day, the names of their parents, because of course you will have to communicate with all of them. It is very important. And you know that camp is great, and your mind will work wonderful together with your children. Emphatically, yes. So the third component is motor component, because you have to have your movement regulation. So avoiding aggressive movements. So when you do this, or do this, or be very loud, it's not very good in the camp, but sometimes we have to do it to avoid emergencies. So you should have expressive communication using open gestures. So free hugs for everyone, and of course to regulate your body language. You should have physical responses, because your action should be purposefully in emergencies without panic. You should know the instructions, what to do if something happened, and how to behave in such or that situation. It should be here. And you should know what to do step by step without any excitement, or maybe not very necessary movements or emotions. Of course, energy conservation. So when you manage your physical effort to avoid exhaustion, it's very, very important. Because you will have to deal with different children of different ages with different activities, and you will be active too. So this component is really very important. And of course, the fifth component, communicative component. So we are running our English camps. We have to speak English every day in every situation, and we should switch on active listening, because hearing the children's concerns without interrupting, and reacting emotionally. Yeah, we should have clear speech. So speaking slowly, calmly, and with purpose. So instruct your campers correctly. Very important idea that we shouldn't use negative sentence with don't do it, don't climb there, and so on and so forth, because the brain of the camper, the child, and even adults don't understand the word don't. No. It thinks by pictures. If you tell the children, don't climb these fence, in his brain or her brain, he will have a picture, climb and fence. In fact, of course, he will climb this tree or fence or even roof. And we had such an example when a child, so he climbed out of the balcony to the roof of previous floor. And it was awful situation. It was a real emergency. And it was very important to show the results of such behavior, to let them understand why it is forbidden. So try to give instructions in positive way. For example, stand here, sit down here, wait for us, help him or her, for example, do it, and something like that. So of course, you will have to deal with conflict resolutions, and we should use words to de-escalate tension, not increase it. And it is very important to speak with children in such a way that we speak to children, so you're so clever, you are so kind, but your deeds are not very good. So we speak about the actions of children of campus if they are not very correct, but not about their personality. Their personality is always okay. We are camp counselors, okay. The campus are also okay. They are not so experienced in life when they are, so they can't understand their responsibility for their deeds. And our task is to explain. Then, so we should have emotional regulation. So keeping tone, our voice tone neutral, supportive, not angry or exhausted. So we should have team communication. So sharing information with peers and supervisors effectively. Because our communications with partner, with administration is the example, key example for our campus, how to communicate with their friends and partners. It's very, very important. And then, of course, parent communication, handling parents' concerns calmly and professionally. It means, so we should communicate. We should take photos. We should enjoy every day and every minute in our camp. And during a child's emotional outbursts, a camp counselor who listens calmly, speaks softly, and uses supportive words help the child regulate emotions and prevents escalation. It is so very important. So, and at the end, I should say that stress resilience is not just being strong. It's a combination of inner drive, body regulation, mental clarity, physical control, and communication skills. But camp counselors who develop all 5 components can stay calm under pressure and protect both their well-being and campus safety. But vice versa, camp counselors who run a camp will develop all these 5 components. They will be able to stay calm under pressure and protect both well-being and campus safety, because really camp atmosphere can create all necessary training equipment for developing all these 5 components. So thank you for your attention.
Can we play games in English? Yes, we can. Can we laugh in English? Yes, we can. Can we think in English? Can we dream in English? Yes, we can. Can we sing in English? Yes, we can. Do everything in English? Yes, we can. Can we have fun in English? In the sun in English? Yes, we can.